Hey YouTube. Um, I was recently tagged by KatieHawkMoon as part of the YouTube tagging game that's going on right now. Thank you, Katie, by the way, for tagging me, because if you had not, I would never have found out how to use iMovie to make this video blog. So, kudos to you. So now I have to come up with 5 random previously unknown things about myself, and then tag 5 other people, I believe, if I've understood this correctly. So let's give it a go. Unknown thing number 1. I have double jointed ankles. I can turn my ankles inside out. I thought this was normal back in elementary school until I did it for some friends, and they just stared at me like I was a total freak. Here are my feet, and there they are, inside out feet. Unknown thing number 2. I have met over the last year 6 members of bands that I saw in concert. I met Kelly and Sam, the girl singer and the bassist from Architecture in Helsinki. I met Gogol Bordello's lead singer, Eugene Hoots. I have a pretty good picture of him and me after the show at a bar where he's kind of drunk and has his arm around me. I also met Andrew Bird, but we're not going to go into that because it was kind of an embarrassing experience. I made kind of an idiot of myself in front of him. I met Jackie and Dino from the 1990s, kind of a lesser-known British band, but who I really like, so it was great to meet them. They were very nice. And I also met Jasper Future from Art Brut, who was very cool and very friendly. Thing number 3 is that although I live in Kansas now and have lived here for a number of years, I am not actually a native Kansan. A lot of people who meet me think that I was born and raised in Kansas, mostly because I'm from a small town where everybody who lives here pretty much was born and raised here. Very few people have actually moved in here. But actually, I was born in Portland, Oregon, over on the West Coast, and I lived there for the first 3 years of my life. Then my parents and I moved to Houston. Then we moved to Chicago and lived there for about 6 or 7 years. Then we moved here to Pittsburgh, Kansas, this small town in the southeast corner of the state. And we lived here for 7, going on 8 years. Unknown thing number 4 is that I once spent a day in a Russian hospital, not as a visitor, but as a patient. I got the stomach flu really, really bad when I was in Russia for 2 weeks during my junior year in high school. And unfortunately, this was the day that everybody else got to go to Moscow, so while I did not get to see the Kremlin, I did not get to see Lenin's tomb, I did get to go to a hospital. Yay me. Finally, unknown thing number 5 is that I am actually the winner of a Borat lookalike contest that was held at our local family video last April. And that, I think, is everything. So now I just need to tag 5 more people so I can keep the chain going on and on and on and on and on, and well, you get the idea. So, looking at my notes here, it looks like I'm going to tag Nukpeng, Love Kraken, Johnny Smooth, Lensei, and Carlton Fish. So, yeah, I guess don't post any video replies unless you are one of those 5 people. Hopefully, I will see everybody's videos and read comments and just generally get a kick out of the whole thing. So, thanks again to Katie for tagging me. I had a good time doing it.